Greetings. No, it is gone.
Greetings. Well, that won't work.
Greetings. I have lost my concentration.
Lost goodbye.
No, that won't work at all.
Charmed. I lost the spell. Well, now, this does nothing. Farewell.
Your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial spawn rising.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for that. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Papa. How? You remember my daughter?
I see you've become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear. After you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time. Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair and has talked about you ever since. I remember him.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, come in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
One arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
It's not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
Pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who we are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blight and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits, his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
B, this is my daughter we're talking about.
You did just... Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of
Fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's request is gone? In the meantime, find Fergus to lead the troops to Ostergard with me. We'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Greetings, my lady. You are the terrace daughter, are you not? That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march. Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lady.
Evening, my lady.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessing. Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. To come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We'll talk once the soldiers have departed.
I have done it. complete. All over now. I have finished.
Good evening, milady. Evening, milady.
All done.
We will serve you while Theron is away.
Yes? The topic up from the young and their infatuations. I'm sure that was years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father said, let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we dress it as befits our stature. I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return. I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Yes, I saw the Arl arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. No matter how the mage tries to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know this. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. Before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warned, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, he's bored and swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother will let me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Bloody But mistress, it won't let us near. If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at the nicest estate in the Banorn.
And please, we'll get the dog. Calm down.
I've enough to worry about with a castle full of soldiers. You two, stop standing like idiots. Get out of the way.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here? He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait.
We're being attacked by a shawl. All right. There. Lovely. Well, all right.
Get on them! Attack! Look out!
And so I shall. Well, all right. How delightful! As you deserve.
At the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must chase them in through their holes. Like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. Being in Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
There he is, as brazen as his...
Large.
See, now... I expect those filthy things are dead. The rat's in there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charm. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody... Thank you, my lady. We get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Complete.
Good evening, my lady. Oh, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the town stationed us. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. The town. And perhaps the tanner? Honestly don't know, my lady. My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
Sadly not.
Good evening,
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
We have to. History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Would you care to join me in teaching the lesson? Perhaps you are more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects. Wonderful. The Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons won't disappear into that yawning chasm between young lady. Don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family had high ever had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elathea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High-Ever's independence. Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden. After Elathea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council as a memorial of the event. But the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of when the werewolves reached this area. Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing, making him their Tier. The history between the Couslands and the back to the Orlesian occupation. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were however. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Ternier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and pale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to cease. It was all over. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Gain, just as Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and talk to myself. Really good. Ask myself all this. Why do you do this?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled? You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's swing salon. My dear girl, didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
My son, Dyron. He's not either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
And this is my Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would take a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Your grandchildren.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited. Nor I. I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. Off chasing danger like your brother. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority. Delightful. Then there's no argument. If he's not out with his men, Oriana. I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you? Go do what you must soon.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is? So, you have a favorite book? Oh, that was banned by the Chantry. Quite provocative, I understand. Never read it myself. Sounds interesting. Here? I suppose I could see you after everyone is asleep for more intimate nature, if that is what you mean. I look forward to it.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady. Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this you, a noble woman of your rank? Didn't I see amongst other noble women? My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place. I hope this position might pass to my daughter. Forgive me. Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago. Thank you. He is with the Maker now. Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It's father to such compassion. Farewell, my lady. Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. Very difficult.
No. It cannot be.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
Sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you, a woman safe.
I'm positively so miserable, husband.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? If I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it. Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before...
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons and fathers and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would... Mother.
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Warren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, make a breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully,
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the roads.
I find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do.
If you should need any days, I would be glad to offer it.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow. Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. What will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter. I love you. And I trust you completely to carry on the Cousland name if the world... But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind when I'm gone. When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a bad. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't see many problems, but the men left. Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must. I know you will. You are a Cousland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. Assume that all will go well, and God will watch over us. I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning.
Getting sent to bed early, are we? What? You saucy minx.
Fergus, really?
Hope he's worthy of your time, or I'll have to have a chat with the fellow. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of it. Get back.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is... Is that true, Auntie? What if the castle is attacked? Will there be
Dragons are terrible creatures, Orin. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, Darkspawn. Fear my sword of truthiness.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind the mother, Orin.
I never get to do anything.
What, son? You'll get to see a sword up close real soon, I promise.
I've been trying to quiet him, but he won't have it. I don't know why he's so angry. I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. Wait here. I'm going to see if there's something out in the hall.
Couldn't we all just get along? No? Of course. Well, all right. Lovely. And so I shall.
No. I heard fighting outside. I feared the... What? Not Landra's son. But why? Her scream woke me in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us? If Howe is behind this, I'll cut his lying throat myself. Father, he never came to bed. We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Couldn't we all just get along?
You want?
As you desire.
I'm gonna rent you a new one.
Of course. All right.
I will drive you from our lands myself.
Going to.
Desire. What to do?
The Couslands will not fall to the likes of you.
And so I shall.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, let's go. I don't want to see this. Perhaps we can sell. Darling, some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
I have done it.
Oh, dear Landra.
Then
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
I've done it.
Howe's men must be everywhere. Passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Cousland. If Howe's men are inside, they must control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the large to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Ah! Here they come!
Poor animals. Why do they attack? As you desire. Well, all right. Lovely.
Anything.
Cool. As you desire.
I will kill them all myself.
We're under attack!
To battle! We fight for home!
Full blast!
Go.
We'll have to go around.
Lovely.
How dare you here!
As you desire. My, they're all so eager, aren't they?
Get them!
Well, all right. As you desire. I have some blood on me.
Where's the Terran? Does he live? Where's the Terran? Does he live?
Complete. Cool.
For this.
All right.
You will be avenged, old sage.
As you desire. No. It cannot be.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland side. Here, darling, take my key. That bullet cannot fall into Howe's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
I have finished. All done.
the Terran? Where's the Terran? Does he live?
My, they're all so are they? Lovely, of course, and so I shall.
Come and face me, yeah.
As you desire.
Fall! Blast you!
Lovely.
Vengeance!
Greetings.
Let's see. As you desire. Well, I'm not.
Farewell.
So I shall. Of course. As you desire. Lovely. And so I shall. Dear me, what a mess.
Keep your wits about you.
Go down! Everyone!
Die, halt, fiend!
Come on!
Lighted.
Blast it!
Greetings. You'll believe this.
How about you?
Be on your guard.
Fall! Blast you! Fall! Blast you!
Lovely. Oh, is that right?
Go! Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lady is alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe... Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, ladyship. Thank them Maker, you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Housemen out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. If I do that, you won't make it out before the gate fall. Please go while you have the chance. When I last saw the turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find me. Towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make a watch over you.
May all.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they?
You'll bleed for this.
And so I shall. Oh my.
To battle! We fight for our home!
Oh, blast you! Filthy elf lover. Like,
Done.
Give the Terran time to escape.
You're just getting
Out! We're gonna die!
As you desire, of course. And so I shall. As you
bleed for
desire.
this.
Lovely.
oh, drop it!
How dare you!
Of course.
Greetings. That should do it.
Maker, help us all! We're going to die!
My, they're all so eager.
Yeah.
So I
Bleed for this.
of course. As you desire.
Yes. You'll bleed for this. You'll bleed for this.
And so I shall.
Your days in the keep it up.
There, you both are. I was wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out.
I won't survive the standing, I think. Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Passage is right here. We can flee together. Find you healing magic.
Surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this castle. Past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach...
My daughter helped get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
How it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I... in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in the world. I came to your castle. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take Tyrna and your daughter to Oster to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. Will live and make a mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me. Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard comes to that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our...
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading. It's fitting we make a stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king with the dark several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. It's to the north. Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome?
Not if I'd help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him. Dead? What do you mean? Do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shot and overtaken the Mayor of the castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
Leave it. Well, how could he could trick as soon as we are done here? I'll turn north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are outing in the wild. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. But there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his you that Redcliffe forced to be here in less than a week.
Eamon just in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against him. Tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of... Alas, we've seen no sign of an omen.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god? But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn. Despite the victory so far, the horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on... Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the cave if you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can do some business. The tent is on the other side of this building. You will fire should